I'm just gonna show you where we're at. It's about a week out from our estate sale here in Mukwonagao, and I usually don't do videos, but we are just packed to the brim right now, and we still have several boxes to go through and put out, and we're still cleaning stuff and pricing stuff. So we're in the old Heaven City restaurant building. It's 5,500 square feet. We let approximately 25 people in at a time. That's about 25% of our capacity. According to the COVID, that's about what we can let in, the COVID restrictions. So this is in the very back room. We call it the yellow room or porch room. And I'll just give you a quick tour. There's a bunch of boxes we got to go through yet. There's some back there we got to go through. The light isn't the greatest here. But we're not going to have a lot of furniture in this one. We're just trying to pack it full of smalls. There's just a ton of stuff. The last estate we bought out was very eccentric. They just had just unusual stuff, and it's cool unusual stuff. All right, now we're going into the fireplace room here. My wife Tara, she turned this into kind of like the kitchen room. We still have a bunch of Christmas stuff that is left over from last time. It's really bright right now in here, so it's hard to see. Gives you an idea. Alright. Let's try to walk through this kind of fast. I don't want to make this video too long. I know you're probably looking for certain things. Alright, this is the next room. We put our clothing in this room, mainly. And I gotta replace that battery in the fire alarm. I'll kind of scan here. And there's a back side to this clothing rack. It's doubled wide. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff in here to go through yet. 1 week out, and we've been here like every day trying to get this organized. It's just a ton of work, but it will be a fun one, that's for sure. Okay, going down this hallway. This little closet here, we just put mainly cigar boxes in it, and there's a ton even way back in there. You can't see, but there is, and there'll be more. Okay, then this is just like a little hallway. There's a lot of art on the walls. There's tins. Going down this hallway, there's a lot of art, but I'll show you the next room here. The next room is Tara's crafts room. She has a lot to do in here yet, but she put a lot of work into it. This used to be the kitchen room, and now she's gonna sell her crafty stuff in here that she makes. Her angels. And there's a little closet back here with stuff in it. Alright. Some more things here. Her flowers, they all come with metal stems. And she uses special glue. You can put them out in the summer, winter, and they will not melt off or freeze off. Alright, I'll show you the next room. Alright, I don't know if I should go in there. I'll just keep on going down this hallway. More tins. More tins. A little closet here. All right, and then the owner of this property, he has one room that he sells out of, and he doesn't do the discounted prices as we go along. He just prices his stuff, and that's where it's at. So this is his room. He's big into racing, NASCAR. He has an antique store on premise also that will be open. That's called Greenfield Gallery. He has some really awesome stuff in there. So he has a lot of toys in here. He's still working on it too. He redid his whole room. There's going to be another cabinet on this wall with more stuff in it. All right. Okay. I guess I'll go into this room. This is our atrium room with a rubber tree, which is really cool. That's the rubber tree. Super cool building. There's an upstairs, but that's not open to the public. But as you can see, it's just a neat environment to have this sale in.
Yeah, that's up there. 16 kids.
And okay, I'm gonna backtrack here a little bit and just show you a couple of areas that we missed. This is gonna be full of Crocs and stuff like that. It's our primitive area. We have a bunch of lamps or chandeliers hanging. Tons and tons of frames. We're bringing even more frames out. I just bought out another estate with just, I think there was 70 some frames, but they were all higher quality. I'm not going to bring them all this time, but I'll bring some of them. One more shot of the tree. We have some fans. There's a really neat wheelbarrow down here. It's got the sides yet. All right, this is our paper room. Ooh, it's bright. This is our paper room. Tons and tons of books. Just a ton on Lincoln. This guy was a fanatic about Lincoln, and this last estate, we probably got over 100 books on Lincoln. There's going to be a bunch of postcards and letters, and we have many magazine racks full of stuff. There's old newspapers. There's some records. There's records down here too. Again, this room, we're not completely done with it. Old check stubs. More books, more books. There's some VHS tapes. There's a microwave. Snowshoes up here in the front. And sleds. Let's see here. Back here we have some cameras. I have to fill this one magazine rack yet full. But this is mainly, a lot of photos. There's more frames down there. Lots of cameras. Just some odds and ends up here. Stuff that you might find in an office. There's some statues, more books, more. There's music, sheet music back there. More photos. There's stereo viewers. There's some train memorabilia, railroad memorabilia, and more books, more records, all that stuff.
We were talking.
All right, going into the next room is. There'll be jewelry in here, more glassware, pottery, all that kind of stuff. Tons of statues this time. There's a chandelier that's left over from last time. And then we have all this Russian art. It's wood. It's painted wood pieces. They call it that, if you can pronounce it. Alright, I'm not even going to try it because I know I'll mess it up. Alright, and there's just costume jewelry. some smalls. There's more artwork on the walls. Back here, we're not done setting up. There's old globe, more jewelry. All right. This is kind of a cool, I'm going to call it modern or mid-century modern thing that rotates. And I think you can put maybe back in the day, maybe a TV or something on it. More jewelry over here. And lamps. Some horns. Some more jewelry. And this is a mess up here. We're just sorting stuff up here. There's a bar in here. Some clocks. More jewelry. Some knives. More jewelry, and there's jewelry in the boxes back in the back yet too. Mainly costume, but there's some nicer stuff in there too. Some lighters. Lots of religious in this area, and some cool crates. You got a Blatz, Canadian Dry, another Blatz. That Blatz has a top to it, but I think one of these two, either the Pabst or the Blatz, has a back board that's kind of coming off, or it's split, or something's broken on it. Tons of religious stuff. Crazy shelf. Stuff that you might see in this sale. Stuff we're sorting. Possibly will be in sale. I think it will be. There was a lot of little chairs. I think I missed some in the back. There were some really neat ones, like a wire ice cream parlor miniature child's chair. Toys, I got to bring some more toys in yet. There's a few back here. This is all full like stickers, just really old, well, 60s, 70s stickers. There's a few cool things up here. Lots of bottles. Some more toys. Some more related toy stuff. Okay. And then the final room would be, well, we can walk through the bar. And then the last room will be the tool room. As you can see, there's some stuff here. I know I'm probably terrible at this and going too fast, but at least there's a video this time. We're about a week out. This sale starts next Thursday, the 28th. And it runs through the 31st, which is Sunday. Check estatesales.net for more information. Now we're walking into the tool room. This used to be the kitchen. There's an Atlas wiper blade, little mobile stand. And there's just tons of hardware and tools, fishing poles. There is one thing of fishing lures in the back. Not a lot this time. Huge Milwaukee crate. A Roxo Waukesha crate. I'm going to bring some more wooden boxes in yet. That estate that I bought with all the frames, and he had a lot of really interesting wood. There's a couple more wood crates up there. Soda. I don't know what that one is. As you can see, there's tools here. Reloading, gun reloading kit. That pulley is in bad shape, but that was a big one. Coca-Cola crate with the dividers. There's some back here. There's some of those crawlers that you go under vehicles with. This thing is really cool. It's a cedar, extremely old, and it's got advertising on the back and a paper label underneath yet, if you can believe that. That's probably a little valuable. And a bunch of oil lamps up there, more tools, a couple windows, Kennedy box. I got to bring another Kennedy box here yet. There's really no machinist tools in them though. I have a wood toolbox coming, the one with all the little drawers. That's still coming. There might be a couple wood toolboxes actually coming, but we'll see. All right, stay tuned for more pictures. I will take a bunch of pictures and upload those onto estatesales.net. Have a good one. Bye.